G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is part 3 of a 3-part Build 165 game played on Tram on a public server. It is a 5v5 I believe at the moment, maybe even a 6v6, and I'm playing it from the Marine Commander perspective. And if you haven't seen part 1 and 2, jump back to my channel where you will find part 1 and 2 there on the channel view page. And make sure you watch them before you watch this one so you know what the hell is going on. Monson has found his way to be under the tram in repair room. Bob Dog building up an armory. So the idea right now is that I'm trying to push on alien expansion. So my plan was, I said to the team, alright, I'm going to get a weapons module, I'm going to get flamethrowers, and I'm going to start getting you at least weapons level 3. And then we are going to push forward, we're going to take down the dynamic infestation outside alien expansion, and we're going to press forward with armories. So this is the old standard NS2 armory push, where I push armories forward slowly, one by one, to allow the team to constantly rearm and heal up. So Endar, well into the alien expansion hive, they're being very aggressive as usual. Endar is the server admin for this server. He very generously keeps this server online. It's an Australian server which runs exceptionally well. I believe he runs an i7 980X hex core processor in this server, I think, and that helps it run incredibly smoothly. So thank you very much, Endar, for keeping that server up. Note the alien commander trying to put that dynamic infestation back down in repair room where it has been flamed. You can see the flames all over the map there where the dynamic infestation is burning at the foot of the flamethrowers. So flamethrowers, I did research them way too late in the game, but now that we have them, we are able to push forward. I have found that the game seems to be balanced, skewed slightly towards Marines at this stage of the beta. Since build 163.45, I didn't really see build 163, so since build 165, which is when I've been playing again, I've seen that the Marine team seems to be slightly more, have that slight edge over aliens. Although I think the most underused unit on the alien side right now is Lurks. They are just so deadly if played well, and it doesn't matter what weapons or what armor levels or what weapons levels the Marines have. If you have a pair of good Lurks, you can very effectively defend a room, because Marines have no way to survive against gas at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I said I am sick of commanding. Does anyone else want to command? I want to see some of the action. I mean, this is one of the natural things that happens when you're playing an RTS game that's also an FPS. Occasionally you want to jump out and play the FPS side. And at about, I think this is about the 25-minute mark or something in this game, so I wanted to see what was going on the front line. And this is good because I think I can show you guys what was going on at the front line, because you've seen it from the above RTS perspective, and now this is what's going on in the FPS perspective. So that was the corridor where we were killing the dynamic infestation. I'm now in alien expansion, firing at the hive. Sorry about the sound bug. Unknown Worlds is working overtime at the moment trying to kill this sound bug. I know they are because I can see on their chat system that they were still there on Saturday morning. I saw some of them still working away on Saturday morning. So rest assured Unknown Worlds is going to kill that sound bug, but for now, just enjoy the visuals and try to enjoy my annoying voice as I describe what's going on in this game. So that's game over for my little FPS adventure there. No one else has jumped into the command station, I don't think, so I will jump back in. It's a 5v6 at the moment. I think Dr. No will join the alien team, so it will be a 6v6. So a nice big solid game. Most people seem to have Australian pings there, so not too much ping lag happening either. The aliens have cleaned up this the attack on alien expansion. I believe at some point Endar switches to the alien team and becomes a Lurk, and he does some incredible damage, and I think those spores you were seeing there is the start of that. Monson doing a great job pushing that the dynamic infestation back with his flamethrower. So the dynamic infestation burning there. Remember that it is a visual placeholder, because right now dynamic infestation is a gameplay prototype, so that's what you see here with the textures climbing up the walls. But I think it looks so cool at the moment. It's just so exciting. No, Endar did not swap teams. I don't know what I'm talking about. It must have been another game I was playing. I'm trying to sneak this armory in a corner, and I do find a corner that's not covered by dynamic infestation. So I do say that to the team. I bring the Mac forward, and I'm giving a waypoint to move into alien expansion where I'm going to drop the armory, and I've dropped it in the corner right there. So trying to leapfrog forward with armories. Monson being a great team player, getting behind that armory and constructing it. It's always great to see Marines doing that, being great team players and helping out there. He does, I think he just went down. He did go down to a skulk that got behind the armory. Orphan trying to cover him but unable to. And that armory, while it has finished being constructed, no, it's halfway to being finished. So Orphan taking over from Monson to build that Bob Dog covering him. Monson will be back soon. He's rearming. Someone spawning at the infantry portal now. Aliens, if I was an alien team member right now, or I was the alien commander, I'd be trying to go down the right-hand side of the map and pressure observation extractor. So whenever there's huge pressure coming on one of your bases like this, pressure the other side of the map or something with 1 or 2 skulks to force the Marines to divert a few resources over there. So this little device you see me dropping here is a power pack, or otherwise known as a mobile power node. The power pack is designed to provide power to Marine structures on the front line. For example, in Alien Expansion, where there is no power node, there's no power node that can be destroyed or repaired, and Marine structures will not be powered in the Alien Expansion hive room or in the Alien Start hive room, excuse me. So I need to build power packs to push forward with these armories. So you can see I'm leapfrogging here with power packs. I built it in a poor place, but I am going to move another one forward. Monson saying you need another power pack NS2HD, so I am going to bring one forward. What am I doing? I'm playing around in the menus. I am a bit rusty with my commanding, trying to drop it. I think I keep dropping it in areas where I'm not allowed to. There we go. It is being constructed right now. So that power pack is going to power that armory, and once done, will allow my Marines to rearm and heal right inside the Alien Expansion hive room. So this hive is copying it. You can see the explosions of grenades all around it. You can see the flamethrowers are doing extreme amounts of damage. There are eggs on fire. The dynamic infestation is on fire. There is smoke in the room. So this is seriously not good for the alien team at the moment. We are very, very heavily pressuring the Alien Expansion hive room. Another thing aliens could do right now is they could try to take elevator transfer. They could, say, have half the team as lurks, try to hold off the Marine team, just keep the Marine team down and ducking for cover in this room with spores and a few snipes, and they could send the rest of the team to secure elevator transfer and basically swap expansion hives. So it'd be very risky though, because elevator transfer is much harder to defend than Alien Expansion. So ideally, really, you'd want to push this attack back. So what you'd need to do is get spores onto that armory. You need a lurking event somewhere sporing that armory. You need to kill these mechs as well, send the skulks to kill the mechs, and have maybe 1 or 2 fades blinking in and out and harassing those Marines. The alien team does not have the Onos yet, and the Onos is the kind of unit that could run into this room and totally change the tempo of the battle, could charge down to that armory, kill the sentry gun in the armory, do some serious damage to any Marines nearby. So the kind of siege breaker unit and siege maker unit that one day the aliens will have at their disposal, but they don't have it right now. So what I'd like to see here from an alien team would be 1 or 2 lurks, just area denying, constantly area denying and harassing those Marines. I think the lurk is a very underutilized unit. I've jumped out of the command station now and run through tram tunnels to try and kill the skulk that is chewing on the observation power node. Now this is what I was talking about. Skulks should be pressuring this power node, so that was great work from that skulk. I do not know what happened there. That was a skip jump. I don't know if that was the video recording or lag. It was a big jump there, but what I did do was kill that skulk, which was lucky on my part, because if he'd killed me, I would have left the base undefended. I would have left the team back at Alien Expansion without any med packs or ammo packs. But I have returned to the command station now, so I'm going to send a Mac over to observation extractor to repair that. I have an armory built with a power pack in the corner over there. There it is. I've selected it just then, and that power pack is powering that armory, so my Marines do have the capacity to push forward to just outside Alien Expansion. I'm dropping a new power pack even closer, so I'm going to drop a new armory even closer. Now these Macs, it's great to have a couple of Macs forward to assist your team in pushing forward, because they take the pressure off the Marines. Sometimes in a situation like this, it's very dangerous to be building structures on the front line, and while that's a very exciting thing to do as a Marine, it's also very dangerous, and so it's great to have a couple of Macs up there to assist when you are a commander and you're trying to build a forward position like this. So a couple of Macs going to work at the power node. Monson and Endar assisting me in constructing that power pack there right up forward, and I will probably drop a sentry gun and an armory there when I can. Only 23 team resources left though, so Probably not going to be able to drop an armory and a sentry gun for a while. What am I doing here? I'm dropping another sentry gun in base? What the? I do not know why I'm doing this. This is an absolute waste of resources. Do not do this. Ignore my example. That's terrible commanding from me. I should have spent those resources at the front line instead of trying to defend base like that. It was unnecessary. There was already one sentry gun in there and myself to defend. Orphan putting the finishing rounds in that harvester there, and it does go down. I'm jumping up because there is a fade in base. Okay, maybe that sentry gun would be useful at a moment like this. What I'm trying to do here is run, get a shotgun while the sentry gun does damage to the fade, and then kill the fade with the shotgun. So I got very lucky there. I think the fade must not have been looking at me when I went to get that shotgun, because if he was, he probably could have killed it. There we go, sentry turret doing what I needed it to do. Fighting in front of the sentry turret allows you to kill a vastly superior alien life form like just then. That wasn't me doing all that damage. I got one shotgun shell in. It was the fact that there was a sentry gun there that did all that damage to that fade and allowed me to defend the base effectively. But still, I stand by the fact that it would have been better to spend that resource, those resources up here building this armory, or a sentry gun. Alien Commander doing the right thing here, spreading the infestation into this area to inhibit my construction. I think, as I said, in future that will power down the buildings, but for now it does not. So I'm able to push that, but if he'd just made it come out a little bit more, I wouldn't have been able to drop that armory. So good work from the Alien Commander, but unfortunately the aliens are on the ropes here. I'm adding insult to injury by dropping a command station on the Alien Expansion power node, and really right now it is endgame for the Alien team. I have Marines in the Alien base. Marines all over the map, in fact. Monson back at operations, just clearing that out. I'm not sure what he was doing. I might have asked him to go over there and check if there was a harvester. So good work from him, and really just, this is it. Using a scanner sweep there to check if the aliens had expanded to elevator transfer. They have not. So really, it's just we have to get in there and kill that hive. And right now, I decided I wanted to be part of the end game, so I jumped out of the command station to run and watch the hive being killed. But I can spoil it for you right now. I didn't make it in time. It is GG right now. The final bullets are going to the hive mass. Orphan just killed it with his rifle. So that's it. That's GG. I hope you've enjoyed this game, guys. It was a very long one. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, make sure you go back and watch them, because it was a 40-minute game and it was full of great stuff. It was quite marine dominated, but that's the way it is in build 165 at the moment. You could expect that to change with balance patches in future in build 166, along with the return of sound I'm hoping for. As I said, Unknown Worlds is working overtime to get that fixed. So just playing around in the ready room now. That's one of the things I love about NS2. You get to see everyone you just played with in the ready room after you fight. It's really kind of a social thing. It brings everyone together in the game, makes it much more team-based. As I said, thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and look out for more NS2HD videos in future.